This is Amigos de España, improving public services through community. Every year, Spain receives hundreds of people that come to study or work. Meet Ellie. She's 24 years old. She's from the States, and she's coming to Madrid to study a master. And she doesn't speak Spanish. As part of her priorities is to get her Spanish ID, which she will get by previously doing two other processes, the empadronamiento to get the NIE. Seems like a piece of cake, right? The first thing Ellie does is go online into the official webpage of Madrid, but she's having a hard time finding the correct session for the empadronamiento process. But first of all, what does empadronamiento means? Everything is in Spanish, so Ellie is having a really hard time getting through it. What seems to be easy at first is now turning into a real nightmare, because none of the official information is in English. Ellie feels now frustrated and worried. So she decided to leave it for later. While in college, Ellie asked two of her classmates to help her with the processes, but they don't know either. The next day, Ellie decided to ask her landlord, Joaquin. He's Spanish, but he's also having a hard time finding the correct section of the webpage. Finally, Joaquin finds the correct format for Ellie to fill in, but it's kinda long, and yes, it's always in Spanish. After finishing filling in this huge format, Ellie has now the first part of her process to get her Spanish ID. Now she needs to... After a long time, Ellie now has to get to the police station at the other side of town to start processing her ID. After getting lost for half an hour, Ellie has arrived to the police station, but no one told her it's gonna be this mess. There's a long line and she didn't bring the correct papers. Ellie feels very frustrated. No one told her what the exact process was, and she lost a lot of time and money in the process. But after a nightmare, Ellie's done it. She now has her official Spanish ID. Sharing is caring, so now Ellie is teaching her schoolmates how to do the process. But since they were not the only one, they decided to create a college community to teach other foreigner and national students how to get the process done. They now have the foundations of Amigos de España. Amigos de España start gaining popularity, and not just among college students. Other Spanish citizens decided to join in to let people know what are the best ways to get some of the public services processes done. We tend to trust better the recommendations of our friends and other users who have previously done this same process. So there lies the power of Amigos de España, a community, an increasing community made to design better processes for public administration. Due to the great success, now Amigos de España is a bigger organization, and they've come up with 3 stages to help public administration design more user-friendly processes. The first stage is to gather all the users that have gone through a specific process. They will give you their insights and their tricks. How did it made it? You know, real recommendations. The second stage will be to go to the public office to tell them how people are really experiencing their service. We will help them design a better process to really live in the shoes of the user will mean that they can start feeling empathy. The third stage will be to Amigos de España to keep evaluating the public service officers. We'll make sure they still have the user-friendly approach we told them. Amigos de España has already started their first project. We're trying to make it easier for foreign students to process their Spanish ID. We're gonna make this through a better and improved website. It is now available in different languages. It's quick, intuitive, and very easy to use.